my name is Siji. My presentation today is going to discuss what budgeting planning is and how budgeting planning is important in different phases of my career. Budgeting planning is a process that companies use to provide financial forecasts, understand cost constraints, and control resources. Companies need to help their investors and employees understand how their financials will look in the future. This is important information for the stakeholders to understand the future path of the companies. Although the future is not always predictable, it is important to set objectives for companies to stick with. A budgeting process can also help a business understand the constraints in the next fiscal year. Companies have limited resources, so it is important to identify constraints ahead of time. Having a clear understanding of constraints can help a business control resources better in order to minimize the waste of resources. A budgeting process can give businesses crucial information about the future, and it provides opportunities for stakeholders to discuss the futures of the companies. As an entry-level professional, I needed to understand the tools and skills that are required for the budgeting. It is important to master important techniques, including information collection, data analysis, and data visualization. Nowadays, computer software has enabled budgeting planning professionals to complete tasks efficiently. I will need to learn software including QuickBooks, Excel, and other technology tools. These tools will help me analyze large data sets effectively and simplify mathematical calculation processes. To apply the concepts and the skills, I would carefully organize data, analyze it, then transform complex information into graphs and diagrams in order to explain budgeting process to my audience. One of the ethical challenges is that I needed to be eager to learn and consistently sharpen my skills in budgeting planning. As a middle-level professional, I will need to provide key budgeting planning functions within my organization. Having a good team is very important in the budgeting planning process. Aside from budgeting planning tasks, it is important to share knowledge with and provide training to lower level staff members. At this level, I would have a lot of experience in budgeting planning. Therefore, it would be beneficial to share my learning experience with the lower level staff. Those who are gracious to the poor lend to the Lord, and the Lord will fully repay them. I would meet with lower level staff regularly to help them learn concepts. One ethical challenge is that I would avoid pushing the staff too hard and should respect their learning curves. As an executive level professional, I needed to use budgeting information to evaluate staff's performance and set goals for staff. Budgets include financial information from the past and including future goals. This information can help me understand what adjustments need to be made to improve staff performance. I would review budgets to identify issues. For example, I could use budgets to locate any waste of resources. One ethical challenge is that I need to make sure that staff is involved in the evaluation process so that they understand how my conclusions are drawn. I am inspired by these tasks in many ways. I learned that budget planning means different things to professionals at different levels. Ethical issues shall be taken into consideration when applying budgeting techniques, and people are the and people are as important as numbers.